In this video, I'm going to tell you why the buff to the Tamarin Scepter and the new Accursed Scepter won't just change activity in the wilderness, but will potentially change the way players progress their accounts. The beta worlds had just opened up, so I decided to test out this new mage weapon. For those that don't know, it now has a 50% damage bonus in the wilderness instead of a 25% damage bonus. The accuracy was decreased to 50% instead of being 100%, but usually that doesn't matter when it comes to magic. The biggest thing though is that it can now auto-cast ancient magics, something that I've wanted for a very long time, and it's something that will make Wildy Slayer a lot better. I did some calculations before this beta came out, and if my calculations are correct, we should be able to hit a 64 with our barrage. This thing is going to be like a Tebow using Chinchampas as arrows. Let's hope I'm right. But first I gotta say, would you like to have 16 free meals? Well, thanks to the sponsor from HelloFresh, you can have just that by using this link in the description below. HelloFresh delivers fresh quality produce from the farm to your door in less than a week, allowing you to enjoy the delicious flavors of the season right from home. I've never been a fan of leaving the house, big surprise I know, so not having to constantly worry about going to the store for groceries is a great feeling. Their fit and wholesome recipes make it easy to eat well without sacrificing any flavor, so you can maintain your goals and feel good about what you're eating. This wasn't my first experience with HelloFresh, as I've had their food many times before and I have never been disappointed. I've always been an eat to live kind of guy, but I still know good food when I taste it, and HelloFresh has always delivered. This meal was no exception, absolutely delicious. I'm also not the best cook, but the meals are all easy to make and don't take too much time. I highly recommend them and was excited to have them on the channel. Use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use code POGPOTIONSEPT16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes plus 3 gifts. Once you click, my description will live update to count up the purchases, and I do receive a bonus if people sign up. So if you've ever wanted to support the channel, I would say this would be the best opportunity. Thanks again to HelloFresh for this sponsor. Okay, so we already have the weapons in our inventory. The first thing that I want to check and see is just making sure that the weapon itself can autocast ancient magics. That's all I want to know right now. All right, here we go. Ancients. You gotta be kidding me.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Jagex! It is supposed to be there. I don't know why it's not. Alright, so I just commented on the PvP Discord, and Mod Goblin did say that this issue is going to hopefully be fixed in the beta, with the autocast not being there. But in the meantime, I'll just use the manual cast, and it should be the same thing. It'll just be a little bit more annoying. But first, we need to end up getting a bursting task. There we go. Perfect one. 119 neck reels. We are officially ready. Let's just test it off on these first few guys here and see what we can hit. 55. My proposed max hit was 64. I want to see if I was right. Can we hit a 64? Oh, look at that XP drop. 60, and it's still not the max hit. It is going to be 64, isn't it? 58. So the regular attack is a max hit of 58, which is kind of odd. Well, Ancient Magics is 1 tick less, I suppose, so for single target, just using the regular attack would be better. I wonder if the max hit's not 60. I don't know how the mathematics would equate it to being 60. Oh, nope, there's a 61. Okay, so it is still going up. 62. I think 62 is the new max. We're still going up. Oh my god, there it is. It's a 63. Somehow it was a 63. I was 1 off. 63 max hit. All right, so we got to do some XP per hour with this. It's not going to be the most efficient because I still have to manually cast. I can't auto cast it, but I'm guessing we're gonna be seeing some insane numbers. Okay, so we're going to put this to the canvas and this to the canvas, and we're gonna see just how good this XP per hour can be. These XP drops are just insane. 623 magic XP drop. Oh, there's another 63. 130k Slayer XP an hour and 360 magic XP per hour right now. I mean, look at the stuff on the ground. I'm not picking anything up right now just because I want to focus on the XP per hour, but I will kind of see how much money you can make an hour just doing this. But yeah, that's kind of ridiculous what I'm seeing on the ground right there. Look at the Blighted Super Restores on the ground though. I mean, you can just keep doing, you don't even need prayer here. Just get it from the Blighted Super Restores. All right, there we go. That is the task done. And we get 123k Slayer XP an hour and 330k magic XP an hour. These rates will be better, by the way, once the autocast gets on the staff, because the autocast just makes it so you don't lose any ticks. If I was really good, I wouldn't lose any ticks manually casting, but I'm not very good, so. By the way, if this guy follows you out, you can actually kill him. Little known, little hack here. They have such a long aggro range that once they walk out of that area, the ghost no longer checks that they're there anymore, and you can just kill them. All right, so now I'm gonna test and see how much money you can get per hour. I'm gonna try and get a Abyssal Demons task, but I'm not going to go too in depth on this because obviously it won't be very accurate. Nobody's going to be attacking me. I'll be sure to do a full video of this once the upgrade is actually in the game. And there we go, 220 Abyssal Demons. And of course, the reason why I'm doing Abyssal Demons is because they are by far the best money that you can make in the caves. Necreals is a close second, but those whips just can't be beat. Usually when doing this, you would use Smoke Barrage, but yeah, I don't have that on me, so I'm gonna be using the Blood Barrage. You can see the amount of ticks that I'm losing by not having an autocast. Like I just misclick, or they teleport me around a little too much, and I miss a few ticks. After a while, that does add up. So you have to take that into account that this will have an autocast, so this will be even better, and I'm still getting 200k magic XP an hour. And there we go. That's done. I'll stop the timer. That only took 22 minutes in order to kill 220 Abyssal Demons. Unfortunately, we didn't get a whip, but we did get 5 Laren's keys, 298k in the looting bag. Actually, let me add a few more things in here. All right, in the looting bag, we have 400k, mostly in regular drops, a couple more things here, and 5 Laren's keys. I think a Laren's key is worth around 300k per, so that's 1.5 million GP. Then plus 400k, so 1.9 million GP, and we didn't even get a whip, and that was only 22 minutes. Oh my god. Oh, that's pretty good. At the rate that I killed those at, you would be able to get over 500 Abyssal Demon kills an hour, theoretically, which would mean that would just add a baseline 2 million GP more to the GP per hour. And we were already at 2 million GP per hour, not counting any of the other drops. And we're already over 4 million GP per hour. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna try something a little bit more reasonable for most of the people that are watching this video. You may be saying to yourself, well, I'm not gonna be going out here risking this gear, which is very true. So why don't we get into some budget gear? All right, I think most people would say this is a pretty reasonable setup. Very, very low risk. You would usually use a slaughter bracelet right here, but they don't have that on the beta worlds. Let's go out and see what we can get at Dust Devils with this setup. We're also going to be starting with Ice Burst, just in case there's a lot of people that are lower levels and wanting to see what Wildy Slayer is about. I am fairly certain that Ice Burst will be almost as good as Max Mage outside of the Wildy, and that's using Ice Barrage. I'm guessing it's going to be close. I think in Max Mage you can hit a 48 with Ice Barrage, so let's see what the max hit for this is. 40. All right. So it is 8 max hits off of Max Mage outside of the wilderness, and we are in budget gear. That's really nice. It seems like the XP rate would be around 170k XP an hour. It's a little bit early to tell, but this is still insanely good for the gear that I am currently in. If I put myself at 70 magic, I could still use this exact setup and be getting this XP per hour because, I mean, mage levels don't do anything for spells, so since these things you always hit on, you could have level 70 magic and be getting this XP per hour. All you need is this new staff. Let's reset these really quick, and we're gonna see what the budget gear can do with Ice Barrage. I am expecting for sure we're going to hit over Max Mage outside of the wilderness. We're going to hit for over a 48, guaranteed. How high it's gonna be exactly, I'm not sure. 48, there's the max hit. There is the barrage max hit outside of Wildy, and it's still not the max yet. I'm gonna guess 52 is the max. 55. Oh my goodness gracious. I was 3 off. In budget gear, so with Max Mage, you can hit a 63, and with complete budget gear, risking the absolute minimum, you can hit a 55. And you could be a combat level 75 doing this with 70 magic. I am not kidding when I say this staff is going to change the Slayer skill. Wilderness Slayer is going to change how people progress their accounts with this one update. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done because anything besides the bursting tasks is still pretty garbage and you would never want to choose it over regular Slayer. But this bursting is so good, it may entice people to do Wildy Slayer instead of regular Slayer. So I've made my point with this weapon, I think. Like, I can't get over how good it is. Now, before anyone says anything, no, this video is not some scheme to try and sell 500 Thamarin Scepters. I own exactly 1 Thamarin Scepter. That'll be promptly selling after this video skyrockets the price. Hey, thanks for watching. If you'd like to check out a video of me fishing 11,000 dark crabs without banking, you can click right here. And also a huge thanks to all of the people on this list, including Mr. Snowmiser, Hamster King 5, Mia IRL, and Samuel Peterson.